Go Language Programming, Chapter 5, Unit 4. In this unit, we will cover deferred function calls. So a deferred keyword basically schedules a function call to be run after function completes. Okay, so so deferred is a keyword, and whenever you use it, it basically will not run until the function completes. Okay, so whichever the function that you are using this keyword in the body of the function, that function body first completes, and then whatever that you ask for in that deferred keyword, that will be executed. Okay, so the deferred keyword ensures that the resources are released in all cases regardless of complexity of the control flow. So the whole idea behind the deferred keyword is to make sure that if you have like for example, if you have locked the some file, or if you are reading some file, then until that file is not finished reading, don't close it. Don't close the file. So basically, that the reading of the file, you could do it in some function, and deferred keyword will ensure that okay, the closing will not occur until the reading has finished, because if you try to close it earlier, then your program will fail. So the correct way to use deferred keyword is immediately after resource has been acquired. So for example, if you have some put some locks on some some piece of memory, or some variables, and right after that you should use keyword defer to unlock the same resource. So the deferred keyword, because of the deferred keyword, unlock would not occur right away. It will wait until the body of the function is finished. Okay, not the block, but the body of the function. Block is meaning left parentheses, right parentheses. So it will have to wait until the body of the function is finished, the whole body. So a deferred keyword is often used with paired operations, okay, for resource, such as you open a file and then you close it. So when you open the file, as soon as you open it, you better use a deferred close for that file right away, right after that open. And then if you are connecting to, for example, having some network connection, function call, and then you need to make sure that you don't call you call the deferred or use a deferred keyword to disconnect right away. As soon as you do the connection, right, next line should be disconnect. Okay, but of course the disconnect would not occur until the end of the function body. And then you lock some resource, and then you should use unlock right after the resource. Now this is a very simple example, which is 5-6, that will show us how the deferred keyword is used. We will the next sections will be about the file processing, and this deferred keyword will be used quite a bit. So this is just a very simple example, just to introduce how the effects of the deferred keyword is. So in package in our code, we have a package main, so we can compile this code. We import the fmt package, and then we have an entry point function main, and within the body of the entry point function, we we use a fmt package to call a print line and give it a string, so it will print out that string. And then at line number 6 we go into the for loop. Okay, in the for loop, within the body of the for loop, as you can see, this deferred keyword is used right here. Okay, so what we are saying is, um, don't print this, don't print whatever this is going to be. So basically, it will be deferred, it won't print. And in this case, as you can see, this for loop supposed to print this after this print line. Okay, after this print line. So let's look at the output right here. So it prints this one at line number 5, and then even though it goes and executes this for loop, okay, and it's supposed to be printing the this values, but it, since it's deferred, so it's not going to print those values. They basically go onto the stack, as you can see the output. Okay, so right after hello, it prints the world. So it is skipped this print line function at line number 7 because of the deferred. So now, when the right before this end of the body, right before end of the body of this main function, now deferred function is going to go and print this. So when it does that, it goes into the basically it put all these values, it put it onto the stack. So it was in the memory, so now stack is unwinding. So that's why it is printing in the reverse order. If I would not have a deferred keyword, then it will just go into this for loop right away after printing hello, and it will print 1, 2, and 3. Okay, but since it's in, and we have a deferred keyword, so this print would not be executed until basically until almost at the end of the body. Okay, so that's how this deferred keyword works. And this concludes unit 4, chapter 5.